Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Culture Philosophers. I'm Rockin Robbie Billups, and it's time for the weekly pop culture wrap-up. That's right everybody, thanks for checking out the video. I am Rockin Robbie Billups. This is the weekly pop culture wrap-up. It's the show where I go over the week's pop culture news, mostly comic books and movies. Let's get right into it. Giant Size X-Men. That's right, Giant Size XMen Returns, written by Jonathan Hickman. It's going to be a series of one-shots. The very first one debuts in February of 2020. It's all about Emma Frost and Jean Grey. So that's really super cool. What's even cooler is that it is written by Jonathan Hickman, and it's got artwork by Russell Dauterman. That is amazing. Russell Dauterman just recently finished War of the Realms and the Mighty Thor run. Excellent, detailed, textured artwork. So excited for this. It's going to be cool to see Hickman and company kind of get to explore a little bit more of the personalities and the relationships between some of the X characters. So be on the lookout for that. Also coming early in 2020, X-Men Fantastic Four, written by Chip Zdarsky with artwork by Terry Dodson. This one's going to pick up on the story thread established in the first issue of House of X, where basically Cyclops told Franklin, or he told the Fantastic Four to tell Franklin that when he wanted, there was always a home for him on Krakoa. So if you want to see those tensions build, you want to see the resolution, or at least the igniting of that plot line, definitely check this one out, X-Men Fantastic Four by Zdarsky and Dodson. We also have Marvel Anthology. It's going to be a 6-issue miniseries curated by Alex Ross, just called Marvel. It's going to be spotlighting a bunch of different creators and a bunch of different characters. Alex Ross is behind it. He's going to bring in some of his artistic friends. I know Dan Brereton is part of it, so be on the lookout for that. That sounds super, super fun. SpiderMan Noir is going to be a miniseries written by Margaret Stoll with artwork by Juan Ferreira. Oh my goodness, Ferreira's artwork on the recent title like Punisher Kill Crew or Killmonger or Old Man Logan. I love this cat's artwork. I've been clamoring to get him on a Blade book, possibly written by Brian Hill. I mean, that would be absolutely fantastic for me. But seeing him tackle a character like Spider-Man Noir, yeah, I love Spider-Man Noir, the Nick Cage version from the Spider-Verse movie. I've never been that big of a fan of him previously until that, but Juan Ferreira on the artwork, I'm definitely going to be checking that one out. There's a new AntMan miniseries, AntMan World Hive. It's going to be written by Zeb Wells with artwork by Dylan Burnett. Very excited for that. I do like Dylan Burnett's artwork, and I think the AntMan is going to be something kind of right in the appropriate vein for him. Also, Marvel's relaunching Star Wars Dr. Aphra with a new creative team in early 2020. Alyssa Wong, Marika Krista, rounding out that creative team. So if you've been a fan of Dr. Aphra, she's been probably the best thing to come out of Marvel's Star Wars has been the creation of the character of Dr. Aphra. I think that's super, super cool. Also, Dark Agnes. That's right, Dark Agnes, written by Becky Cloonan with artwork by Luca Pizzari. We already knew that Dark Agnes was going to be showing up along with Moon Knight and a few other Robert Howard characters. It is Robert Howard, right? No. What's his name? Anyway, Dark Agnes is going to be showing up in the Conan Serpent Crown or whatever, Serpent War book or whatever that is right now. She's getting her own solo series, so fans, be on the lookout for that one. We also got a Batman Catwoman update. We noticed that Batman Catwoman by Tom King and Clayman was not in the January solicitations for DC, and that's when it was promised to come out. This is going to continue the romantic relationship between Batman and Catwoman and kind of put the cap on Tom King's Batman run. They've decided that they wanted to keep Clayman on all 12 issues of the series. Therefore, it's been delayed just a little bit. So it's still coming. It's still coming in the first quarter, they say, of 2020. But when it does come, it's going to have artwork by Clayman on every single issue. I think that's pretty cool. The new Star Wars trailer debuted this week. Of course, like most things Star Wars related, dividing nerdom right into. Me personally, I'm very excited for Rise of Skywalker. I always love a new Star Wars film. Man, I lived through Attack of the Clones, so I can live through anything as far as Star Wars goes. As far as the trailer that goes, though, it was alright. Like, I liked the trailer that came out before a lot better. Like, the last couple trailers and teasers kind of got me a little bit more hyped for it, more so than this one. It seems cool. It seems neat because you can see Emperor Palpatine, for instance. It looks like he's in some kind of chair that may be hooked up to him cybernetically or something like that, so that's going to be kind of cool. But needless to say, when Star Wars Rise of Skywalker does debut this December, me, Jelani, and Brooks are going to be reviewing it here on the channel. There was also a Bloodshot trailer. That's right, Valiant Comics Bloodshot's going to be hitting the big screen in a new movie with Vin Diesel. The trailer looks alright. It looks like a decent, kind of generic, cliche action film with a nice little twist on Bloodshot, the whole memory loop and all that kind of stuff. Maybe the trailer gives too much away. It'd be nice if they could kind of hold that back, but you really want to let people know that this is going to be an action movie meets like Memento or something like that. I don't know. The trailer didn't really do too much for me. I've seen this kind of stuff plenty of times before, and they even do that old school, early, mid-2000s thing that every comic book movie did, where the hero and the villain are falling, falling out of a building or from a plane or something, and they're fighting as they're falling. And as soon as I see that in a trailer, I'm like, come on, dog, that's weak. That's like more than last week. That's like 15 years ago anyway. I don't know, the trailer can still kind of look cool. And Cloak and Dagger on Freeform has been canceled. So after 2 seasons, it's done. So if you're a fan of Cloak and Dagger, I never did check out that show. I always wanted to. Maybe that's one of the reasons why this show got canceled, because people like me that wanted to check it out never got around to checking it out. But apparently they are going to be appearing in the next season of Runaways. So that's what we got for you this week. What do we got coming up for you here on the channel? Well, the weekly comic book review, late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. If you want a little bit of a snapshot, if you want a little bit of early access to an audio-only file of the weekly comic book review, you can join us over at Patreon, patreon.com/PCP, where you can unlock exclusive content like early access to the weekly comic book reviews audio file, weekly access to, or early access to Comics Revisited, which is returning on Halloween with our Hellboy video. That's also this week. You can also unlock exciting things like the PCP After Hours podcast. Speaking of podcasts, our new podcast just jumped right in time for Halloween, 90s horror. Be on the lookout for that. And most importantly, join us tonight at 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time for Rockin Robbie Live. That's right, it's our weekly live stream. We are back after a week, taking off. I was at Memphis Comic Expo, and we're going to be talking about that. I'm going to be showing off some of the stuff I got there, some of my signatures, and all that kinds of stuff. I met Scott Snyder. I'll be chatting about that. I got some action figures. We're going to be opening those up here tonight on the channel. Rockin Robbie Live, 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time. And you still have about a day, day and a half, 2 days to enter the 5K giveaway. That's right, 5,000 subscribers. We want to thank you so much. We put together a really awesome bulk prize package. Check out the recent video we released, 5,000 subscribers contest, for the announcement and how to enter. And you can get up to 5 entries, including Patreon, Facebook, PCP Army, Twitter, and right here on the channel. So thank you all so much. We really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you tonight for Rockin Robbie Live at 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time. I've been Rockin Robbie Billups. Thanks for rocking with us. Keep on living.